Here we go, 15th match of CAWSCO, CAWSCO,
SCO.
Arena Wrestling Superstar Corporation. Here we go, we have the behemoth Colossus. I'm the Chaos Zone, as always, and I am joined by Mike, the Maniac McGee.
All right.
It's a little awkward, but that's okay. Dion, the Dinosaur Mosley.
Yeah, buddy.
Tim, the Dominator, Terminator.
The Dominatrix.
Something close to that, Blair.
Hello.
Alex.
Hey, guys.
VDAT.
Hey!
And Cam. I couldn't tell if that was swag or something, but that's beside the point. Of course, Colossus, huge behemoth. He's about 6'7", also big like the Hulk. He's able to have the metal, organic metal around him, and of course he's super powerful. Even without becoming into a metal man, he's still a strong athlete, one of our bigger competitors here. But like I always say, he's going to have a tough time going for that CAWSCO gold as he goes against another behemoth, Zangief. Of course, Zangief is from Street Fighter. So we have another full house here. We have full with commentators and life as always, bringing you the action. I'm not too sure where we're at. I don't remember what it said. But yeah, Alex noticed that he has a lot of chest hair.
The power is in the chest hair.
Yeah.
Really big stash.
You know, Zangief is just trying to show that. I think he's showing that the battle scars and that, you know, he's trying to intimidate him. He's like, look at this. I'm not afraid.
He is one.
Oh man, looks like VDAT is betting her money on the X-Men Colossus.
Something else that separates the two is that one's a human being and one's a freak.
I guess so.
The mutants don't deserve to be part of the Wrestling Federation. That's what I think.
Wow,
Well, I think
harsh
you don't
words.
deserve to be part of this.
Here we go, a battle of strength here. And it looks like they've reached a stalemate. Both very powerful. Here we go, another block up here. And nothing. These guys are both showing that they're quite powerful. Now they're just circling each other. They don't know what to do because they're both power people. Here we go. Immovable object. Nothing. He goes for a
Misses
clothesline
that
and misses.
clothesline.
But that's
Chuck
okay. He
Norris fighting his
comes
shadows.
with a headlock. And Zangief showing some power with that atomic drop. And he just shoves him down.
Showing the power of the human being.
Zangief wants more. Zangief thinks he's the more powerful. But I think Colossus comes back with a huge DDT.
Yeah.
Running DDT there. And Colossus now trying to show off his muscle. Look at that.
I like how their colors are matching.
They're both going at it. Here we go. I think they're going for another lockup here. Battle of strength. Who's going to win this? Nobody. Here we go. Once more. These men, they're both really powerful. But, oh, Colossus gets behind him. And a nice back suplex. There we go.
Now, AJ, I think they would make a great tag team.
I think they would. They would be very powerful, to say the least. And here we go. Irish whip. And a nice, that's a Rough Rider or a running leg drop. And there's an elbow to the head there. And there's an elbow to the back. Working with those elbows. Very nice technique.
I'm surprised Colossus wasn't eliminated in the preliminaries. This is just unfair. To have a metal man fighting a normal human being, I'm rooting for the underdog in this one. Zangief needs to get his act together or he's going to lose this match.
Well, I wouldn't say Zangief is quite...
Lose this match.
I wouldn't say Zangief is the underdog, but Colossus goes for the cover and there's a rope break. Zangief wasn't in the ropes though, so there might have been a little bit of bias there. Anyway, Zangief counters out of whatever Colossus was going for there. Brings him in a side headlock, and he hits him with a headbutt, using his head right
That's
there.
gotta hurt.
Oh my God.
You would think that would hurt Zangief a little more than Colossus, but we'll take it at face value.
And there's a nice sidewalk slam, black hole slam. Go for the cover. And instead, he decides to, he just steps on his face.
Disrespect.
Good work.
And there's a knee to the head. Zangief tries to pick him up, but there's a jawbreaker, and there comes Colossus back with a clothesline.
Showing how we do it in the X-Men.
You can see there's an X-Men fan out there. Look at that. There's the X. Irish whip into the corner, and there's a hip toss. Like Brandon Ritchie says, hip toss. And there we go. Colossus gets behind him, and he brings him up to the front. And there's an X Factor. Shades of X-Pac and Tori Wilson. It was very beautiful. But there's a jawbreaker from Zangief. And Zangief, Irish whip. And there's a sidewalk slam of his own. There we go.
Returning the favor.
There's a pin.
Nope.
One,
two,
two.
Nope.
and he kicks
Oh,
out.
there it is. We got this.
Here we
2
go.
on 1 here, Tim.
I didn't think
there's
there
an
were
Irish
supposed to be fangirls in the booth.
Excuse me, you said one's a freak and one's a human. Wouldn't you think the mutant would win over the human? Like,
That's a very
if
good
they
point.
Get Bigfoot on you, you're dead.
I'm
Zangief
sorry,
just
but
stretch of a
watch.
huge-
Wait, there's a cover, everybody. There's a cover. 1,
Two.
Oh, that
Oh.
missile drop kick off the top rope. Almost got Zangief there. Like you said, they are matching. And so I think that would be great for a tag team is if they matched colors. I think that
We
would.
ever do a tag team tournament?
Yeah,
I
there.
think we know who's going to be a team.
Like we said, folks, there is going to be a tag team championship, but more on that when we
Next
head closer,
season.
When we head closer to our CPV. But we have a match here, folks, and there's a nice shoulder tackle, and he begins the assault. But Zangief comes back, hits him with a elbow to the head, and look, it looks like he's going for a double-handed choke slam there. Very nice moves, shades of the great Khali, and here he goes for the cover. Here we go. Will Tim's pick
Whatever.
win?
Better not-
1,
better
2.
not. There we go.
Oh, there he goes.
He kicked out Colossus, showing that.
just prolonging the inevitable.
And there goes a full Nelson slam. His buddy M. Bison does that in SCAW all the time. He picks him up. There's an Irish whip into the ropes. And there's a shoulder tackle. Great move there. Shades of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. There's Irish whip. But Colossus comes back with the DDT. The crowd,
The crowd
is
goes
going
wild.
Here we go. Colossus getting on the top rope. You don't usually see this much from big
High
guys.
flying action.
But it pays off with that flying elbow. Shades of the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks like
not over yet.
Colossus is setting up for something. Here he goes.
There it is.
It's
Bring it.
there. It is the jackhammer. The jackhammer.
That's a wrap. I
1,
think it is.
2.
Let's go.
Three.
Here we go.
It's
What I tell
over.
ya?
It's over. Colossus.
That's a
Colossus
wrap,
wins this. Colossus. He had the odds stacked up against him with Tim, but he won it. That was a very good power of strength, test of strength there.
I don't think this fight is quite over, folks. We got people talking about this for weeks. Look at this replay. Oh my gosh, the power in this jackhammer, completely overwhelming. Are you kidding me with a 3-count tap? This is ridiculous. I don't think this fight should have happened in the first place.
Well, that was quite good. Well, for Mike the Maniac McGee, Tim, Alex. Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? That's Alex Louise Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. What's he doing out here? Oh man, it looks like they're all flexing. Alex ripped off his shirt and now they're all just flexing. What a great sportsmanship from all these guys. Well, for everybody out here in the commentator booth, I'm the Chaos Zone. Thanks for joining us from CAWSCO Entertainment. CAWSCO.